The Obama administration is forecast to turn a record $51 billion profit this year from student loan borrowers. Just to put that in perspective, ExxonMobil, the nation's most profitable company, reported $44.9 billion in net income last year. Apple recorded a $41.7 billion profit in its 2012 fiscal year, while Chevron reported $26.2 billion in earnings last year. JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo reported a combined $51.9 billion in profit. So in other words, roughly the profits of JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo put together equals the amount of money the government is going to make off of the student loans they've been giving out. Now, let's pause here for a second. Realize what your average student loan borrower is going through, right? We've amassed over $1 trillion in student loans. It's surpassed credit card debt. It is saddling and holding back my generation because they can't go out and spend on a new car. They can't go out and get a mortgage for a house. Most of them can't afford an apartment or can barely afford an apartment, right? And what's one of the main reasons? Because every month they're paying ridiculous student loans with high interest rates too. So let me give you more specifics. The Education Department has generated nearly $120 billion in profit off student borrowers over the last 5 fiscal years. Now, what's the main point about this? I mean, you want to talk about a scandal. What's been the talk all week? Oh, you got the IRS scandal, you got the AP scandal, you got the Benghazi scandal. Some of them are legitimate, some of them aren't, some of them are 50-50, right? But here's the real scandal, not just a scandal. This is a scam. Okay, just to show you how ridiculous this is. Did you know if you go to college in France, it's free? No, that's it. That's the end of the point. No, it's free. So not only is it, oh, okay, we're going to let you go to college and we'll give you a student loan and it will be 0% interest, so you just pay us back what we gave you. No, none of that. Not only is it, oh, we'll give you a student loan and, oh, we'll charge you less than 1% interest rate, 0.75% will do, like Elizabeth Warren proposed in Congress to allow students to get the same rate for borrowing that the big banks get. Which is the least you could do, right? But no, not that. In France, college, higher education is funded exactly like public high school here is in the United States. It comes directly out of your tax dollars. See, here in the U.S., what do our tax dollars go to? Well, we got to fight a war in Iraq. We got to fight a war in Afghanistan. We got to spend $6 trillion overseas. We got to prop up 900 military bases around the world. But, oh yeah, no, give kids the opportunity to go to college without essentially taking out a fucking mortgage? No, that's crazy, man. You liberal commie. You pinko, socialist. Oh man, you're crazy. You're crazy. Wanting the society to care about people and whatnot. Man, and it's not just France, by the way. I picked that out as a random example. But you got Norway, Denmark, Iceland, Sweden, Britain. These are all places where higher education is part of citizenship. But here in the U.S., you go into a tremendous amount of debt, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of debt, to get yourself a piece of paper that maybe gives you a slight chance later to get hired, in some cases doing the same job you would have been doing right when you got out of high school. What a great system. Great system we got set up here, guys.